Hallelujah.
You're welcome.
Honestly,
Mama, your face is shining.
Thank you.
My brother is trying. My brother is trying.
Yes.
I said my brother is trying.
A good job.
Thank you.
His own face is shining. Thank you, Jare, my sister. You are trying, because I know some few months ago his face is not like this.
Yeah.
I am a witness of that. Don't beg me not to talk. He's end this show today.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
We really appreciate, and we want to say we thank you for accepting this invitation.
Yeah.
We didn't count it lightly, and we know you have to forgo some few things for you to be online today. Thank you for associating with Marriage is Beautiful, and we call you because we know indeed you have a beautiful marriage.
Yeah.
So that will goes on for today's topic. For those watching us at home, we have the Imerions there.
Yeah.
And today they will be discussing the topic, knowing each other indeed. You know, when you are dating, there are a lot of things that you don't get to know. The uncle will package very well.
Yeah.
Until we also do extra packaging.
Yeah.
So package will meet package. And then we get into the real business.
Extra packaging.
Yeah.
Extra. I love you, man. So a lot of extra package will be on then.
Yeah.
Then, like somebody said, wedding is the alarm clock that wake you from the slumber of courtship.
Yeah.
Then here comes wedding.
Yeah.
And then bros, we wake up and yawn, open the mouth wide like he used to do before.
Yeah.
That you don't get to know because of packaging.
Yeah.
You know, you can wake up in the morning, lift one leg up and do the normal thing, you understand. But you wouldn't do that while you are together, while you are dating. So we want to look at getting to know each other indeed. What you order for versus what you get. I hope you get me, ma'am. What you ordered for versus what you eventually get. So we will start with a question, and I believe Madam will be the one to ask the very first question to Mr. Imerions. And then I will ask you the same question.
Okay. The first question that I'm going to ask you, sir, is that how did you see marriage? Just in one word.
One word.
How do you see marriage? Sweet,
fulfilling,
bitter, beautiful.
Fulfilling.
Beautiful. Marriage is beautiful.
Thank you.
A round of applause.
That's great. The question goes to Mama.
And the same question goes to Mama, but you are not permitted to use the same word that bro used. How did you see marriage?
Marriage is exciting.
Wow.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
So people at home, they both agree marriage is beautiful, marriage is exciting, marriage is wonderful, marriage is fantabulous. Now we will start. You see this beautiful marriage that we are talking about. We will start with the first question. Can you just allow the main guest to give us a wave? I know you are sitting down as the main guest, but we know the main guest is in the background. So let the main guest give us a wave, please. Before we start to talk, let the main guest give us a wave.
If you bring this boy out, okay. Oh.
He's in his swing. Okay, do you want to?
Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, no problem.
He will come out soon.
Okay.
He's on his swing,
All right, that is the main guest. A round of applause for the main guest. So we can talk to the side guest now. We'll talk to the main guest. All right, thank you everybody for joining. And I will go with the very first question.
Okay.
Expectation and reality. your expectation of what you dream of when you are living apart and the reality of living together, are they really the same?
Okay, so
what you dream of
me, right?
when you are living apart. Yes. The first question for you, ma'am.
The expectation is the same for the most part. You know, while I was staying apart, I was just dreaming about life in Canada with him and the things we used to do when I come to Qatar to visit. I go into the mall or praying together, the spiritual things.
Okay, you're welcome.
Together, going to the movies, and you know, all those fun things. I was looking forward to it, and when he came here, it was the same thing. Because I'm very outgoing and all of that, so it was perfect. And so the other side of it that I wasn't expecting.
Yes. We want to hear the other side, though. Because I would have asked the question if you only tell me the beautiful part of going to the mall, of going to the theater, of having this. I know all that. I know him very well.
Yes.
So what is the other side of it?
Yeah, the other side of it was, you know, while visiting, I know that some of his friends, his close friends, I mean, he has actually even reported you actually to me. He said, everyone used to say I'm clumsy. So, you know, back then I was like, okay, I'm not seeing any clumsiness in you. And, you know, some of his close friends would also say, oh, when your husband comes to my house, he doesn't put things the same way wherever he takes them, that he kind of disorganizes their house. So I never used to say those things when people say that. But when he came over, I was like, what is it? Why did you not, when you take something, put it back where you took it for? I was like, oh, this is what
darling.
So it was.
So you now have the reality of what you're there for.
Exactly. I wasn't.
You know, staying apart sometimes can be, you know, it can be very. It looks like jollof rice, but when you come together, and
then it becomes concussion.
Then it becomes concussion. Yeah.
So I kept putting the where, and I was like, you know, I can see why your friends are telling me this. I never saw this from the beginning, and all of
So you now know the reason why I'm always talking.
It's not like that. Don't add to this one.
It's madam that is talking.
It's madam that is talking, Oga. It's not yet your turn, ma. your son. Madam, talk, Daddy. I'm the one asking you question.
It's not like that.
Sorry, excuse me. He's just gonna carry the baby now while I keep talking.
Okay.
So the second one was that he's very carefree. So back in Qatar, when I come to Qatar, when he goes out of the house, he usually locks the door. Like, he has never forgot to lock the door. But ever since coming here, I've become the security person. Like, I always remind him to lock the door, and, you know, remember to take the key when you open the door. Take the key, like, remove the key before coming in. And there's the car key. I'm like, in the morning, we start looking for the car key. Apparently, it was out. When he came in, he didn't remove. So those petty things that he never used to do in Qatar, and you come in here and you're like, oh my God, is this how I'll keep reminding you?
You teach him like baby, like keep reminding him everything.
Yes.
Welcome, Sister Esther. Welcome, Synergy. God bless you.
It's
all right.
As
for opening the door, I will plead on his behalf because we are used to that here.
Say something.
No, you are going to ask him the question. Oga, we are coming. I'm just answering Madam first. As for opening the door, I will plead on his behalf because I also am used to that. It's like here is a little bit crime free. So you kind of, okay, you don't get used to opening door, closing door. You just open and go. So that is by that. And I believe you want to ask him the question. And you have your time to talk. The same question goes to you, sir. Expectation and reality. Getting to know Madam real well now that you are at close proximity with her. Unlike when she will come over and then she will go back
after 2 weeks.
So like after 2 weeks or after 1 month, okay. I know we can package ourselves within 1 month to look our best. And then go back to the first setting the moment they are out. But okay, for your own case,
Yeah.
in coming in now,
Yeah.
what are the expectations and reality? What you ordered for and what you get?
Exactly.
Okay, my expectations are actually okay. Like I was expecting a tidy home, a very tidy, tidy home because I like a tidy environment. Although
Yeah.
I'm also coming up in that area, but that's why I married somebody that is my better half, you know, that will be able to help me in that aspect. So, well, when I got here, it is well.
That is the case.
You know,
It's always like that.
you know, everything has to be like in place all the time. The house. So I say this is not a studio. This is not a gallery that everything. You know, if I even drop the car keys on the dining table, she will say, "Oh, it's as if you are putting all these things on my head." I say, this car key is also on your head. Even my cap, my face cap is also on your head again. You know, I cannot even so what I did was that I just quickly went to borrow space in my son's room, you know. So I said this one is my own safe area. Yes, I you know, I can do anything I like there. I can scatter the room anytime I like. I can arrange it, you know. But you know, the living room and also our bedroom and everywhere, that is our territory. I would just, you know, maintain myself.
You went from.
Yeah. That's
wow.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, before the next question, I will say this. It's a thing with the women. There is always a place for everything and everything for a place. Last week we were talking about toothpaste. Now we're talking about skirt. Even as careful as I said I am, I still don't get up to 50% in that. And because wherever I put, you know, it's like, put this in here, and then it bend a little like this. You say, okay, I place it there. But no, it's not at that very angle I want it to be.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's good for the next.
And we don't manage ourselves with that. So definitely, you know, sometimes such things can cause issues in marriage. But there are ways, you know, you just have to look for your own way of settling issues. You know, like for him, sometimes before, when we got married, at the early stage of our marriage, he would bath and he would take his bath and leave his towel on the bed. You know, he's supposed to take the towel back to the bedroom. He's going to leave it on the bed. Each time, I would just look at it. What is it? I was like, why? You are the one that picked the towel from the bedroom. So why can't you return it back to the bedroom, for God's sake? So must I start doing this every day? Okay, when are you going to change? You know, but now, thank God, you know, along the line, he started learning because I'm not going to keep quiet. I keep saying it until it sinks down there. So just keep telling him which time he's going to change.
Don't worry, if I can change, you can.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
All right. Question number 3.
Question number 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the wife or the husband you envisioned and the wife or the husband you married. Identify the difference between what you order. I think that's the question.
Yeah, that's the question they just answered now.
Yeah. First 2 years of living together is always difficult period for the newly wedded or couples. Yeah, for the newly wedded or couples that recently moved to live together after living apart. How are you coping having to live together now? I think it's still the same question.
Yeah.
Like,
but
how are you coping?
The difference there is what you order for and what you get is quite different. They move in together.
Yeah.
Now this one goes deeper than that.
Okay.
Getting to know one another is an important integral part of the marriage.
Yeah.
We're joking about you put this one there, you put that one there. It's quite different. Yeah. The first 2-3 years is a phase.
Yeah.
You are going to have kids. You are going to plan for the years ahead. You have to start teaching each other financial prudence. Yeah. You have to start. There are so many things. Like, as you are passing through these phases now, what are the lessons that you are learning that couples out there could learn from you? Like, I'll give you an example. I am the type, like I said last week, I am this type that spends a lot. Like, as in, somebody said I spend with ego. I spend, in fact, your hobby has a nickname for me, Mr. Bye-Bye. So I spent a lot. In my first 2-3 years of marriage, I have to learn that the way I spend as a bachelor is not the way I have to spend now. Okay, money could finish and I could manage myself, but I have family, I have children now. Now, I'm going to put the same question to you. What are those things that you are arranging in his life, and what are those things that he is also arranging in your life? That is area that is improving in your life and area that you are improving in his life.
Yeah. Welcome, Gabriel.
That's
welcome.
Thank you. That's a very interesting question. So far so good. Coping, because as you know, I always go to Qatar and then back and forth, and so I've been able to see certain things that we've been talking about and all of that. But there's some petty issues like finance. So he's also more of a carefree person, and he spends, and when he goes out to the store, he doesn't look at the price tag. Like he just goes there and just buys everything and then I'll come out like, oh, why didn't you check the price tag? I think we can find it a better deal somewhere else and all of that. But I don't think I can ever win on that. That's his nature, and he's like, well, God is gonna provide. I need this thing, I'll get it. So he's more of a carefree person in terms of finance and all that. Another thing I remember, so communication. So when we were apart, I used to be the one that, like when we're talking over the phone, I get a little bit upset. I misinterpret information and I get upset and all of that. So he was more of the patient type. I'm like, oh, maybe because we're apart, you're not getting it. This is what I meant to say. When we were leaving, he tends to explain and I would just jump to conclusion. But now, he's the one that is now jumping into a conclusion. So the table has turned, the tide has turned. And I was like, well, you never used to, be this way. Like, I was the more patient type and all of that. But it's all good. And I think another petty thing, most of them have always been petty. They're not really major issues, because some of the major issues, I really bless God that everything God took control, like the prayerful husband I'd always wanted and all of those things, and a visionary, someone that has a vision, someone that's a good planner. So those major things that I'd seen in him before accepting to marry him are still there. So the other things are petty issues like finance, communication, and then habits. I never knew he used to bite his nails.
Oga, allow madam to talk now.
Easy.
I never knew he used to. So
everybody bites this.
Not
now.
everybody.
Everybody bites.
No,
I do too.
like
I do too.
Yeah.
So let madam talk. Thank you. Thank you.
It's something that while growing up in my house, it was a bad habit. I can't imagine someone like Francis, even with gray hair, gray bear. So they were. This is a more happy telling him, stop biting your nails. I couldn't understand why, because you're biting your nails. There are germs inside your nails. You put them in your mouth, and so that was just a habit I was working on and talking about. And 2 weeks ago, I just realized that it's been over 4 months I corrected him about that, and I was like, wow, that God really works wonders. It's been over 4 months I did that. So basically, most of the things are habits. that I wasn't, that I'm learning to cope, or we are trying to adjust. Another big.
Only one person can get all this one.
Okay. It's okay.
Bros, allow Madam to speak.
No problem. It is well.
Allow Madam to speak.
Talk.
I will ask people from home to ask you question now. Viewers out there, please prepare the question for Uncle.
SeyiFunmi, you're welcome.
So another major thing was, like I said, is mostly habit and like washing of hands. Like when you come back, when you go out and come back, before the corona thing. Like I never knew that washing of hands could be a chore. Like when he doesn't like to wash his hands all the time, and basically when he does, it's just 1 second. Like when the child just goes under the water and just, so like no, you don't have to wash your hands. You have to wash it very well because you're driving. You went to the side. You're touching, and that was prior to the pandemic, and. Thank God, and when coronavirus came around, and
that forced everybody to wash and rewash, and wash very well, and wash and wash.
Corona.
You wash up to your elbow. That's good.
So basically, yeah, just like it's more of habit, and like I said, like the communication, he jumps to conclusion, and we're working on that. But for the most part, it's been wonderful. I thank God for everything.
Wow. Yeah. Before Madam, we ask Oga that question also. We want to say this: if you are here and you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. And as we are having this program by Tuesday evening, it will be on the YouTube channel. So if you have missed any part of it, you can as well go to the YouTube. It will be released Tuesday evening on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. So the same question to Oga, and before you ask this one, the same question to Oga.
It's still the same thing.
Yeah.
And you're saying it when you're saying like,
like
the first 3 years. Is it the same thing?
Yeah, it's still the same question. That the first 3 years of news, what are those things? Now, Madam was counting. And I know it is itching your body a little bit to talk your own. Now you have the time to talk. What are those things that you learned, you are changing? Because Madam has been able to change a lot of things. Thank God for that. Thank you, Madam. So what are those things that you also is trying to improve Madam upon? That couples out there might learn from that.
Okay. Well, let them see let me sit up very well. So, I'm not so much of, I don't really keep, remember things, because naturally I forget some things, I'm kind of carefree. I'm a carefree person. So I normally don't, remember so many things, but there is only one thing that I remember, that I know that, that when I was away in Qatar, I was praying to God. Even I had to start putting it in prayer. Just like she mentioned the other time that she jumps into a conclusion when we were talking on phone. Oh no, it's not only conclusion. No. She will block you. She will block you on the phone. Sure, your wife don't block you before.
No, she never do that.
You will just finish one conversation with her just now. She has blocked you. And I'll be I will go to the other phone because I have like another line. I will call her through the other. She has blocked me from that one. Sometimes I will even go to Facebook. She has blocked. I said, I'm everywhere now. Is it everywhere that you? So that one, when I came here, I just, the first thing I told her, I said, man, this is your blocking of it. Now we are together. Please don't block me when I step out of the house.
So that you will not go out and then you will be blocked from entering into the house.
Make you not come go block the door. Make you not come block door, lock door. Say, So far so good. I think that's one of the major things I've noticed. And also, I see what another thing I'm also working on, because we are talking of things that we are looking at, how to support our spouse and all that. You know,
improving on
women naturally, they are very careful about their kids, precious ones, and all that. So sometimes, you know, out of excitement, as my child, I kind of throw the child up, you know, play with the child sometimes. So she will say, be careful so that he will not fall. I say, but I'm holding the child very well now. No, that is overprotective, but over time, what I have realized is that women are naturally overprotective of their young ones, their kids. So what I started becoming patient and more careful when I'm playing with our son, and also
that's the key.
Yes, and also I also tell her that at least give me benefit of doubt. Learn how to trust me, you know.
Yeah.
Let your trust increase, because what I'm actually working on is that, okay, because a time might come, we might want to drop the child with someone in the daycare. So you would have to let go, because I know he's a small boy, but he's growing. He's now a big boy now. So we might have to drop him off, increase that room of
Please
trust,
stop blocking him.
you know. Yeah. So that's just it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Madam, people are
telling you from house, madam, please stop blocking him. Please, I'm going to. Okay.
There's one though.
Okay.
There's still one that is left. Wait now.
I love this.
How many?
Madam, hold on. Madam, we said the other time that Oga should allow you to talk. So can I say now that, madam, please let Oga talk. Thank you very much. Oga, go ahead.
Okay. When I was, I don't know if this applies to the question at hand, you know. Yeah, but I will still say it, Sha. I will still say it. So when I was way back when I was in Qatar, when she cooks, if she wants to cook, if I just land house like this, you know, like 5 minutes away from the house, she will just call me, what do you want to eat? I'll tell her, okay, I want this, I want that. Before I come, she will even, within like 5 minutes, I'm just going to shower and I'm out of the house. The food is on the table, hot, steaming hot, and very, very, very.
Imagine. Wow.
You know?
After all, you enjoy it then.
I enjoyed the food. So I can't wait to close from work and start driving home. Immediately I'm just driving out on my way home. I will just call her and tell her. But now since I came here, okay, you know, the food is delicious. But a day came and I told her, madam, why is your food not that delicious as it was in Qatar? You know? Why is it not that delicious?
I will tell you the reason, but speak.
But what is the missing recipe? I started questioning curry that is not there, or is it spice? Which spice? Is it, we don't have the spice in Qatar, you know? So, and sometimes she will say, maybe we should eat out. Maybe you can buy something on your way home. And I was even you know. So that's just something I've noticed, and I've spoken to her.
Yes, she now have more responsibility.
Yeah, I'm going to talk.
I think time the baby is kind of taking the time, you know, time and all that.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Now, you rounded up by saying what I want to tell you. Those times, the body system is 100% for my husband. Along the line, you also manipulate and change the body system yourself. So, and when you manipulate and you change the body system yourself, just like the Lawrences were telling us last week, for no reason, women's mood will change, especially during pregnancy and after baby. Now, he used to have only you and him. Nobody will say, when you come in, the attention is focused on you. I experienced that also. But the moment, you know, those beautiful gifts of God start coming in, please, the first thing you should notice is the love is splashed into two. 50% for you. If you are lucky, 50% for you, 50% for him. But in most cases, it is always 75% for him or her and 25% for you. So even the food they took time to cook, they are thinking of making baby cereal along the line. They may even forget to put salt because the baby cried at that time. They were holding the salt and the baby cried. They left the salt, attended to the baby, and came back and forget the salt has not been put into the food, not be added into the food, and that will be it. So I will say this for those people listening to us, because the program is not only for talking, it's for educating one another. For those people listening to us, there is what we call multitasking. Men are complaining. We can't even do it. Kudos to the women that can multitask. And part of it is that when the children start coming in, a lot of things take their attention. The protectiveness of the children, taking care of the children. Now they have two babies at home. The small baby and the big baby. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we have to thank you, madam. That is the big baby. So at the end of the day, we have to learn that it is always that way and we have to take it. But we are appealing to the madam. Please don't make it 75-25. At least try manage 60-40. You manage 40. We don't want 50-50. We are not competing. But at least manage 50-40 for us. Let him take 60 and give 40 to us.
20, but I want like 90-95. You know, she's fine. I want like.
That what? See this man. You want 90? You want 95?
You can't have 95.
Viewers at home, he wants 95. Can we explain to him that he can't have 95?
It's not possible.
Okay, you can't have 95.
Manage that. Wow. So see you. Welcome, man.
All right. I will move to
question 6.
Question number 6.
Yeah, I think that's 5. And our time is fast spent.
Our time is fast spent. We will be looking at it and we'll be expecting everybody that has a question. Please, you can put it right now. We'll start taking one by one. Now, question number 6 says, taking care of the kids and helping with household chores. From your experience, I'm talking to Mama now. From your experience with your hobby, can men be said to be good in doing those, as in household chores and taking care of the baby? Now, Oga has already mentioned that he can throw the baby up. I know we are not always good according to, and we are playing in our own way. We are playing. So, can we say that we are good in that? And from the scale of 1 to 10, please, this is reality show. You have to rate Oga in household chore and taking care of the baby. So you will explain whether he's good or not, and then give him a rating, 1 to 10.
10 is the highest.
10 is the highest. 1 is the least.
I would give him 8 for the. I would give him 8 for the baby and 9 for household chores.
Wow.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. He's honestly speaking, I'm just short of words. He's been very, 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 very supportive. Like, husbands can really be good in household chores and learn taking care of the baby if we allow them, if we trust them enough. And most of them genuinely really want to be a part of what we do at home. So he, even while I was in Qatar, he's been the one. He goes to this big market, I don't know the name of the market, to do all the shopping at 6 a.m. even before I wake up. And when we came to Canada, he's been doing the market. Yes, that food market.
That food market,
And even when I came, since I came, since I had my baby, he's always been the one doing the groceries. Like, I don't even know, like, and he's been for almost 7 months now. He's been the one doing the groceries. He does the dishwasher. He's very, very hands-on. Like, I am, for that, I praise him every day. And
let's clap for him. Where does that? That's
I can
great.
explain everything he does around the house. And there's the trash, like the trash, he empties the trash. And another thing that I don't like to do, even though I like it to be clean, I like the bathroom and the washroom to be clean, but I wash it, but I don't know how to like take my time. But he can sit there for 2 hours washing the bathroom.
Expert bathroom washer.
And he's an expert in it.
Wow, that's another type.
No, let me give Madam, stop. Let me give him a clap for that. Accolade. You deserve an accolade. Thank you very much.
Bedroom washer.
If you want to wash your bathroom, just call me. I'll take care of it for you. Expert.
From Winnipeg to Qatar.
You go pay my flight fee now. You go pay my flight.
Why don't you do that when you were here? When you was...
No, he used to do that because I've been to his house. His house is always it will be neat but disorderly.
Yeah.
He can wash everything and then put one here, but
so
at least it will be neat.
No, come add this one now. What's happening?
It's just that he's not arranged, but he's neat. I know.
The same thing with me. Neat but not arranged.
Same. Neat, not arranged. He can help you to clean and throw moppy stick here, the stick here, and you go and pick the bucket here, pick the broom there. But everywhere is clean. The chair can be scattered. You arrange it by yourself later.
Oh,
Today now also.
Yeah, that's it.
Now us.
For household.
All right, go on.
And for the baby, he's fantastic. But the thing is that for me, he sleeps. As you know, he doesn't like to sleep, but whenever he closes his eyes, he's as good as he sleeps. Like sleep is just like this. And I'm the person that if I wake up before I sleep, it can take me another hour. So what we basically did was that we kind of took shifts. So I take care of the baby during the day, and at night he takes care of the baby. Because once the baby wakes up to feed, as he's dropping the baby down, he's sleeping. But if I do that, I can't sleep till an hour. I'll be watching the baby. Is the baby okay? Is the baby sleeping well? Or all those things. But he sleeps a lot. So he's able to help do the night duty with the baby, and I take the day shift, and that has been working well. So for household chores, but for bathing, I'm a bit skeptical. I always stay in the bathroom.
She's always in the bathroom. I want to bathe the baby. I'll tell her, go now, go. I've been watching you for almost 6 months. Allow me to bathe this baby now,
I said no, but I'm always there to support. But that one, my trust will increase with time. Over time.
We are praying.
But for everything else, we thank God. God has been good.
Wow.
So God be the glory.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That is well, you said he's expert in doing the night duty. Men are always expert in doing the night duty. Every duty in the night. Every duty. We are expert in doing it. I didn't say anything. Did I say anything?
No, every duty.
I just said every duty in the night. We are expert in doing it.
Okay. All right. Go on.
Oh my God.
So I gave that to Oga. Now the madam's own will be, you are still going to rate Oga, you are still going to rate madam 1 to 10. Now the question for you is not doing the duty, taking care of the house, or blah 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 blah. Women will always do that. Now my question is, in being patient with you, since you relocated and you are now together, in being patient with you, how well has madam fared now? Because I remember that being patient with me take a lot of time. Me being patient with her, welcome to the world. So Sister Okulu Ajayi, Sister Sandra. So Sister Sandra, you're welcome all the way from UK. Thumb up for you, ma. Now, being patient with you and some other stuff trying to mold you, how will you rate madam? With explanation, giving the scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, for the issue of being patient with me.
Yes, I'm molding you.
I'm molding me. I'll give her 5. Number 5.
She's not patient as this. She's still trying at least.
Okay, if you are lecturer, your mark will be very scarce.
No,
5.
This is reality now. You are saying this is live TV.
Yes, no, he's gonna explain. Yeah.
Okay, with explanation.
So I'll give her like number 5. Like I do call her. I always tell her that there's this common word. This word she uses. She uses this word common sense. She's always using common sense. You know, so I had to take my time to explain to her I told her this word common sense, I don't want to hear it anymore, because what you are saying is common sense. It's not common to everybody. You know, sometimes she will say, common sense, she's supposed to let you know that you are not supposed to leave the key outside. Common sense, you are supposed to know you are supposed to wipe your hand with the towel, because if I wash my hands, I'm not always patient. I think my hand will get dry now. We have air now, so if I just wash my hand, I will just be splashing my water everywhere.
Splash water everywhere.
She will be so irritated. She will say, "Oh, what is this? What is this?" I said, "What happened? Look at what I said, it will get dry. It will get dry now." You know? So she will say common sense. I said, "No, please, this issue of common sense, I don't know about this one, because your own upbringing is actually kind of different from mine." You know?
Yeah.
So she's been on this issue of wiping the hands with toilet. Also, that toothpaste issue is also, a day she called me, she said, "Why are you always pressing the toothpaste at the center?"
Like that is not the issue with women.
You know that you will start. I said, "What is the difference between the center and under?" So, initially, I was even kind of taking my time to explain to her, but I saw that she was, she was not even patient. She said, "These things are simple. I said, "These things they are saying that they are simple things. They are very big issues for me. I don't know them, because my upbringing is different from your own upbringing."
Yeah.
You know? So I think those are 2. So I'll rate her number 5. And I pray that her patience.
I hope this rating will allow you to eat a better meal tonight. Because there are some ratings that they are deliberately too much thought will be inside your stew later on.
Not at all.
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know what is it with women and toothpaste. I must admit, I don't know what it is with women and toothpaste. Every time, I believe whether you press in the middle, you press in the back, you will still press and use everything. At the end of the day, you know, when we finish, we will push. We will try to push everything to the front. But from the beginning, they want you to push. From the Women Association of Men using toothpaste, we are begging, allow us to press anywhere.
Oh my God.
Just allow us to press anywhere, at least. Okay, when it's about to end, tell us, we will try to, you know, sometimes you use your hand and then you push it forward. You adjust. We will adjust later, but just allow us to press anywhere. No, it doesn't work that way. It's not okay. It's not okay. Okay. We will learn, but we are used to pressing anywhere. Yeah. And that's just it. Including everything in our life, we press everywhere. We press everywhere.
So it doesn't have direction. Why you
press? Capital no from the bottom.
Capital no.
Sandy baby is telling me capital no from the bottom.
Yes, it's always from the
but
bottom.
Like I said, we are used to pressing anyway. In everything. So my wife said what is happening to me today, so let me keep quiet. I will go to the last question. question number 7.
And
And our time is fast spent. And by next week, we're telling our viewers, next week, we'll be having the Lawrences back for the part 2 of what we did 2 weeks ago. And I know that case has not been settled yet. Actually, the flight to Jerusalem is still being determined. So we will still be on that case. And we are, the question will also come later. So I don't know what is it with the timing, and I don't want to ask that. I want to ask the next question before you will drag me into a case that we can't settle today. The last question says, as married couple for some years, blessed with the fruit of the womb, we want you to advise generally to young couples out there,
older couples too,
and older couples too, that how do you ensure that love waxes stronger on daily basis? What are those things that you do? Because if we see, like we're seeing both of you now, I see love radiating. See, it is not always easy to call two people that are not real together. When they are on the show, we have what we call the body language. You start seeing it if they are not real together. And viewers out there, I don't bring couples that are not real on this program. So they are tested and trusted. And that's why I'm putting the question to them. What you are enjoying in the last few years that you've been married? Can you just give us an insight, teach us one or two things, people out there? These are things that we're doing that is making this marriage humane, and these are things that you could do to boost your marriage.
We'll divide the question. He would say some and I would say some. So basically, we do the things that we both loved when we were courting, when we were dating. So, and we are more extroverted and we talk a lot, we gist a lot. And so by talking, so the things that your wife saw in you or vice versa, and you should continue doing that. So it could be going out, it could be buying her gift, it could be understanding or helping her out or being patient. And another thing is that avoid a lot of quarrel. Like if don't be a quarrelsome spouse, either wife or husband. Because when you're too quarrelsome, like it just kind of, it begins to create a divide in between. So just have a good sense of humor and laugh over a lot of things. And also just basically think about the past. Like what I also do is I think about 4 years down the line, 5 years ago, what we were doing, what we were reading, just everything. Just talk and laugh over everything. I think that kind of helped us a lot.
All right.
Okay. I'll quickly add. That don't keep record of wrong. Love does not keep. Like me, I don't. If when we are discussing about something, she will ask me, I say I can't remember. I don't remember. I have like that reservoir of forgiveness in my heart, because there's no how that you live with someone, to be realistic, that you will not kind of upset the person one way or the other. You might upset her and she might upset you, you know. So I forgive ahead. I don't keep record of wrongs. Then there's this other thing I learned when I came to Canada. I learned how to overlook things. I have learned how to overlook things, things that I know normally that I would that I'm not happy with, that I'm not okay with, you know. I have learned that I'm going to even have a conversation with her over such things. I have learned to overlook it. So as a man, you have to be patient and learn to overlook a lot of things. Close your eyes to a lot of things, because you don't know, maybe she's busy, maybe her mind is somewhere. You know, sometimes I will even call her attention to it. She say, oh, I did not know, I didn't see it from that way. And if at all you feel so upset, you can have a genuine conversation with her, a casual talk, when she's in a light and happy mood, and you find out that she doesn't mean any harm. You know, so I would just advise to all the couples out there, overlook a lot of things, forgive ahead, you know, be patient and be calm.
And don't be quarrelsome.
And don't be quarrelsome also.
Wow. Overlooking a lot of things, being calm, don't be quarrelsome. And we have like
7 minutes.
7 minutes more.
6.
We say we have 6-7 minutes more. Like we said, next week we'll be having the Lawrences when things get heated up part 2. And believe me, honestly, they are getting ready. We have some unanswered questions and unsettled cases.
Like Jerusalem.
I will have raised. Okay, if we try to settle that case is unsettleable. So let's just leave it that way. I want to say this as the last question before you pick from here. I want to say this, just one minute question. Please, 1 minute answer, not more than that. In the issue of taking the flight to Jerusalem, is our popular question, and we normally ask couple, how convenient has he always been with you, madam? And Oga, how convenient has madam always been each time you want to board the flight? 1 minute question.
Am I going first or he's going first?
You go first.
You go first.
The timing is not always right, because after the Jerusalem and back, he falls asleep easily, and I don't like any night stop. I prefer early in the morning, so the timing has always been an issue.
I think Association of Married Men, we have to do something about timing. We will need to meet and do some addendum to decide what time it should be. Thank you. So, Oga, your own question. How convenient has it been to board the flight? Knowing fully well that your timing is not right. Have you always been missing flights?
You will miss when the timing, you had the time. She doesn't like being woken up. Once she sleeps, she doesn't like being woken up. And, you know, I don't want to talk too much, but I've given you the answer. Because it's 1 minute answer. The timing, it has to be in the morning. And that morning, my mind is programmed for work.
No,
Are they always talking about early morning?
She wants early in the night. And that early in the night, I'm just back from work. And I'm tired. I want to relax my head. So in the middle of the night is the best time for me.
I think we still need to discuss this timing.
We really have to discuss this time in one of these days. Wow, thank you very much. I am not going to ask you to pick a question.
You're going to pick for them.
I am going to pick for you today.
So we have couples game.
Yes. And we have the couples game. And I'm looking at the question. I will choose anyone that I like. I purposely want to do it that way.
Hope you did not pick it for me.
You will give this to. So
number 1, I pick for you, sir.
You pick for him.
Number 1.
Okay. So I'm picking number 4 for madam.
All right.
Wow. I'm going to ask madam first. In the relationship, in the family, in everything, who is the one that says sorry first?
Okay.
He says sorry.
We have always been winning. Clap for the men. People at home, please clap for the men.
Let's clap for the men.
We are the best sorry sayer in the world.
Madam, I have your question here. Who is the baby when sick? Him.
Again?
He's the baby because he's always complaining. And
women are strong anyway.
Yes, and he's, oh my God, he's the big baby when sick.
Okay. Mr. Lawrence is saying that there should be
Mrs.
Is it Mrs. Lawrence now?
It's Mrs. Lawrence.
It's Mrs. Lawrence. Okay. still on this matter. He said no. It's a serious meeting on this timing issue.
Okay,
in fact, next week
we'll discuss it.
It will be part after the few questions we have for the guests. We are going to talk about this timing issue. And I want to say this. Why are we saying this? Part of why the family is having issue is basically on this.
Exactly.
And part of the reason why men are getting side chicks, like they talk about it, is basically because of this. See, men are so moved by what they see. And for me to lie down beside my beautiful wife and then sleep, especially when the sleep is not coming. There are times when sleep comes, but there are times sleep doesn't come that way. And people will say, no, don't discuss it. One of the reasons why we're discussing it, even in Christendom right now, is that we're having a lot of issues in family. And we are lying to each other by not discussing some of these issues. You don't know how many homes this timing issue has broken. And right now, I want to say thank you very much.
Because our timing
is fast. Can we just clap for the Imerions? We will continue this sometimes next time. Thank you for coming.
Thank the viewers. God bless you. Thanks
the
for
viewer,
coming.
God bless you.
Yeah.
You will watch this on the YouTube page on Tuesday. And if you have not registered, please go to our. If not subscribed, go to our YouTube page. Thank you.